Start recording. Okay, so I've got my setup here. Here we have the microphone, we've got the tablet, I've got my script here. So basically this is how we start. With OBS open here, I've got all of the other windows that I'm going to be using already open in the background. So basically here we click start recording, and then whatever happens after that we can cut out later in post-processing. So I'm going to keep talking. So basically we do start recording. Now it's begun recording my screen, and I can minimize this. So now is where I would normally start the video. This part we would cut out in post-processing if there's not, if I'm saying something that's not going to be in the video. Hello everyone, this is Benjamin with Ming, Arete. In our last video we talked about measures and time signatures. While time signatures do tell us how many beats there are per measure and what kind of beats those are, they do not tell us how fast or slow the music is. In order to measure the speed of a piece of music, we make use of a concept called tempo. So normally when I'm making a video like this, if I do make some mistakes while I'm talking, if it's just really small, simple stuff, those are really easy to cut out in post-processing. So anyways, I'm going to continue here. Composers used to write words like slow, moderate, or quick above the time signature to give a basic idea of what tempo it should be played at. Now, tempo is almost always measured in beats per minute. This is abbreviated as BPM. For example, if the tempo is set at 60 BPM, it means that there is going to be one beat every second. If the tempo is set at 120 BPM, there will be 2 beats every second. There is a useful tool called a metronome that helps us to track this. A metronome is a device which we can calibrate accurately to whatever speed we want. Some musicians use traditional metronomes which need to be wound up, but electronic metronomes are also widely available. This is the symbol used to show the tempo. Notice how this piece is in 4/4 time. So we are using a quarter note here. The type of note displayed in this tempo marker should always correspond to the bottom number of our time signature. This piece shows a tempo of 80 beats per minute. Sometimes you may see an MM written before the tempo marker. This stands for Maelzel's metronome. Johann Maelzel is the name of the person who invented the metronome back in 1812. The letters MM written before the tempo symbol are completely optional. So, if you see this, you can just know that it means exactly the same thing as this. These two are completely identical. Okay, so now let's listen to 3 different pieces of music. Okay, so now I'm going to do something in OBS, which I'll show you here. Basically, we open this back up, and I'm going to switch over to another app that I'm using. It's called MuseScore, and that's what we use for our musical pieces. So it's very easy. I switch over on it here. I click this eye on the Sources tab to make it visible. And it's still recording, so now anything that I do in MuseScore here is going to show up on the screen. So let's listen to this piece of music with a slow tempo of 60 BPM. Okay, so now we can play it again with a considerably faster BPM of 90. Okay, so that you can hear is much quicker. Now for this final time, we're going to listen to it one more time with a much faster tempo, 120 beats per minute. Now you should have a better understanding of how tempo is used in music. See you in the next video. Okay, so now when we finish, we go here to OBS and we just press here, stop recording. And it's as simple as that. Is there anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.